To make his butt stronger, Patrick bent steel bars every day. He even trained in his sleep. After all that hard work, he finally developed a diamond-hard butt. One day, Bikini Bottom held a huge wrestling tournament. Anyone who defeated the two reigning champions would win a massive cash prize. Mr. Krabs could not resist that much money. He immediately went to the tournament. One powerful wrestler after another stepped into the ring. Before long, every single one was carried out. Mr. Krabs was too terrified to compete. He still desperately wanted the prize money. That was when he thought of SpongeBob and Patrick. Mr. Krabs covered their eyes and tricked them into entering the ring. The blindfolds finally came off. Two enormous wrestlers stood before them. SpongeBob and Patrick were instantly terrified. Mr. Krabs told them not to worry. This was not a real fight. Everyone was only pretending. The two immediately believed him. They started provoking their opponents. 1 second later, they realized they had challenged the wrong people. One wrestler grabbed a huge barbell. He crushed it into a metal pancake and ate it inside a sandwich. The match officially began. One powerful roar sent SpongeBob and Patrick flying. The wrestlers grabbed them and slammed them into a metal barrel. They repeatedly smashed the barrel. They eventually stuffed the two into their mouths and spat them into the sewer. Mr. Krabs quickly pulled them out. SpongeBob and Patrick were completely unharmed. They thought the whole thing was fun. Mr. Krabs nearly lost his mind. He ordered them to defeat the champions. SpongeBob finally became serious. He pulled out his Krabby Patty spatula. He used all his strength. The spatula only bent a little. Patrick refused to be outdone. He pulled out a sheet of paper and tried to tear it in half. The paper did not even rip. It only gave Patrick a paper cut. The two wrestling champions lost their patience. They squeezed Patrick into a ball. They tied him to SpongeBob with a rope. Patrick began spinning wildly. SpongeBob was launched into the air. The two collided above the ring. Their bodies shattered into countless pieces. The punishment was not over. The wrestlers dumped every piece into a cement mixer. They mixed SpongeBob and Patrick into the cement and turned them into two concrete slabs. Even Mr. Krabs began losing hope. He finally dug them out. SpongeBob still thought the match was fun. That comment drove Mr. Krabs insane. SpongeBob and Patrick soon fell asleep right in the middle of the ring. The two wrestlers launched themselves into the sky. They planned to use their enormous weight to crush them from above. Mr. Krabs desperately shouted at them to wake up. It was already too late. The wrestlers were about to land. At the very last second, Patrick rolled over. His diamond-hard butt was now facing upward. The two champions slammed directly into it. They instantly shattered into pieces. SpongeBob and Patrick became the new champions. They finally won the tournament's grand prize. There was one more option. They could give up all the prize money and attend a professional wrestling camp instead. The moment Mr. Krabs saw that choice, he was completely speechless.